Princess. Step. Princess, you've been deceived. They framed you on purpose. After all, we grew up together and were as close as sisters. If you had just told me from the start that you liked Jun Moan, I would have let you have him. Why did you have to betray me like this, sister? You always lorded it over me, just because your mother is the grand princess, even though I am the true princess of Daewon. I've hated you to the very bone. I wanted nothing more than to see you dead. Weren't you already married to my brother? Haha, it seems my dear cousin still doesn't know. My brother, the fourth prince, has already ascended the throne. The over 100 members of your Xuan clan were all beheaded today. So why shouldn't I marry Mo? I'll kill you. I'll kill both of you. I just can't bear to see you live all alone in this world, cousin. So I came here specifically to send you to reunite with them. Come, my wife. The wedding banquet is about to begin. Don't dirty your hands on her. Haha. If there is a next life, I will hack you both to 1,000 pieces. Bow to each other. I was too late. Why are you here? If only I had known. I never should have. No! Princess! What's happening? Aren't I already dead? Mother? Oh, child, you scared me to death. Why on earth did you go to the lakeside and somehow manage to fall in? Falling into the lake? 3 years ago. Right after I got engaged to Du Moan. I went to the lakeside with Xuan Yuan Faifeng and fell into the water, remaining unconscious for several days. Does this mean I've actually been reborn? I didn't just slip and fall. Someone pushed me. Cousin, Brother Moan loves lotus flowers the most. If you were to pick one with your own hands and give it to him, he would definitely be overjoyed. I said it long ago. That man has a wicked heart. I told you to keep your distance from him. Now, your aunt, the Empress, has grounded Faifeng for 1 month to copy Buddhist scriptures. I only hope she learns her lesson this time. Mother, Faifeng is in love with Junwan. That is why she targeted me. After surviving this ordeal, I want to call off my engagement to Jun Moan. But this marriage was personally decreed by His Majesty, even if we want to call it off. Either the Emperor or the Empress Dowager must agree. Princess Royal, my lady, the heir of the Duke of State requests an audience. Mun must be here to visit you. That boy does seem to have genuine feelings for you. No, he's definitely here to plead for Faifeng. In my past life, I listened to his lies and dragged my sick body to the palace to beg for mercy. Now that I have a second chance, I refuse to be their fool. My sister has no time for you. Now get lost? But Princess Faifeng was dragged into this because of her. She's now suffering an unjust punishment. How can the lady just sit by and do nothing? The one who fell into the river and almost drowned was my sister. Yet you, the heir, only care about that woman in the palace. If you do not leave right now, I will have my men throw you out. The lady says to please wait for her in the front hall. She will join you shortly. Wonderful. Sister Kyunhwa is finally willing to see me. Why does she seem so different now? Sister Kyunhwa, are you feeling any better? I already know that you only fell into the water that day. Because you were trying to pick my favorite lotus flower. Since that is the case, let us not take our anger out on innocent people anymore. Wherever did you hear such ridiculous rumors? I have always loved lotus flowers. And besides, picking that flower had absolutely nothing to do with you. So please, mind your words, lest others misunderstand. Why are you acting so distant to me? You used to call me... We are not married yet. From now on, when we meet.
Please, address me as Lady Kiwanwa.
I'll do whatever you want. But Feifeng was only dragged into this because of you. She is currently locked away in her palace. So when do you plan to go to the palace and beg for her release? You probably don't know this yet, my lord. But it was Princess Feifeng herself who pushed me into the water. If you keep pestering me, I will go straight to the palace right now and tell my uncle, the emperor. What? No, you absolutely cannot do that. Then get the hell out of here. Sister, are you all right? Please don't be sad. If Jun Moan ever treats you badly, even if I have to risk offending the royal family, I will still go to the palace and call off this marriage for you. Brother. My brother should have been a brilliant young general, ruling the battlefield. But in my past life, he ended up being brutally beheaded. I never expected to see him alive again in this life. He always spoiled me the most. In my past life, I let Feifeng manipulate me and forced my brother apart from his true love, Miss Shen. I even begged the Empress Dowager to arrange a marriage between him and Feifeng, but I never dreamed that Feifeng would end up murdering him. I was so foolish and selfish back then. From now on, I will never stand in the way of you and Miss Shen again. You, stop talking nonsense. Miss Shen and I are not like that. Brother, if you like her, you must take the initiative. Otherwise, you will regret it for the rest of your life. And by then, regrets will be useless. Brother, if you help me call off my wedding, I will help you bring Miss Shen home as your wife. How about that? Didn't you go to visit Lady Kyukonwan today? Why do you look so miserable? I did see her. But that brute, the Marquis of Wuan, kicked me right out. How absolutely outrageous. Just wait until Kyuwa marries into our family. I will definitely teach her how a proper daughter-in-law should behave. She cannot even compare to a single fingernail of Princess Feifeng. Although I prefer Princess Feifeng as well. The fourth prince has absolutely no chance of ascending the throne. No matter who the new emperor turns out to be, her family will always be the one the emperor needs to win over. Just look at it as a sacrifice for our family. I know this is hard on you. I understand, Mother. You can just go tomorrow. It's so late. Where are you going? To Fumin Pavilion for a drink. Young master, you've barely recovered from your illness. You should be resting at home. Why come to a noisy, crowded tavern like this? I used to do everything I could to stop my brother's marriage to Shen Shao, which made the Shen family quite resentful toward our household. I heard Miss Shen's brother, Shen Lang, is hosting a banquet here today. I need to see him and ease the tension between our families. This must be the private room. Wait for me outside. My lady, second young master Jun? This man is Jun Moan's unfavored half-brother. Because of Jun Moan, I never gave him the time of day. But who would have thought, in my past life, he was the only one in the entire Duke's mansion who actually cared about me. Are you absolutely sure? Did my second brother really come here? Are you hiding from him? Please, do me a favor. Get rid of him for me. And what's in it for me? And why not? You, don't push me too far. It seems my lady truly cares about my big brother. Don't worry, I won't let him misunderstand our relationship. That's not what I... Second brother, what are you doing here? A single meal here cost over a dozen taels of silver. Does your monthly allowance even cover that? If not, don't you dare dine and dash. You don't need to worry about that, brother. What do you mean you don't need me to worry? Every single thing you eat and use belongs to the Duke's mansion. If you run off without paying, it's our family's reputation you're throwing away. As your brother, I have every right to put you in your place. In my past life, Jun Moan always claimed his half-brother was malicious and cruel. But now, I see the truly malicious one is him. My second brother, drinking all by himself? Don't tell me you're hiding a woman in here, sneaking around behind everyone's back. I don't recall inviting you to my panel today, Arrow Parent. Since when does he have connections with the Shen family? He's just a low-born bastard. How is he even worthy? I was just passing by and wanted to exchange a few words with my brother. Oh no, this is bad. Why did brother follow me here too? You can come out now. Brother Jun, who is over there? No one. Just a mischievous little kitten. It seems you share quite a history with this little kitten, Brother June. Benefactor, the carriage is out of control. Get ready. Get ready. We're going to jump in a moment. But what? Jump. It's our only chance to survive. Standing on this carriage means certain death. I am the heir of the Duke of State Protection. Is the lady inside all right? Why? Has the princess stopped writing? Princess, please calm down. The imperial noble consort and the heir are both trying to find a way for you. I am sure you will be released very soon. This is already the third day. Why hasn't that idiot Suniwan Kiowa come to the palace to plead for me yet? Is my house arrest finally over? Don't be upset, princess. The heir sent word. He's trying to get Commandery Princess Kiowa to plead for you, and he'll definitely make sure she comes to the palace. Please be patient, wait a few more days. It seems Commandery Princess Kiowa has a death wish. I heard she won't even see the heir lately. Maybe she really is gravely ill. Go tell my imperial mother. I want her to beg the Empress Dowager to marry me, to Suniwan Ruzen. My lady, Miss Shen is here to visit you. Should I turn her away? In my past life, because of Suniwan Faifeng's instigation, I never liked Shen Jieyu, and I often mocked her. It was really noble of Shen Jinyu to always remain patient and kind to me for my brother's sake. Show her in. Yes, my lady. Greetings, Commander Presence. Oh, here comes your protector. I was wrong in the past. I've caused you so much grievance, Sister Shen. Sister, what are you doing? I hope you can give me a chance to make it up to you, Sister Shen. I will never be so foolish again. Oh, Commandery Princess, you mustn't. I don't feel wronged at all. And I have never blamed you, Commandery Princess. I am truly remorseful. I've already spoken with my mother. This time, when I enter the palace, I will surely secure an imperial decree of marriage for you. You're dying to marry my brother, and using our family as your stepping stone. Well, I'm going to make sure you never get your way. In this lifetime, don't even dream of stepping foot into the Duke of Jen's manor. Forgive me, Your Majesty. It's my fault. I failed to discipline Faifeng properly. As her elder cousin, she only went into the lake herself to pick flowers for the princess. Please forgive us, Empress Dowager. You don't need to play your passive-aggressive games with me. Thankfully, Kiowa is unharmed. Otherwise, I would never have spared you and your daughter. You claim it was all an accident. Then why did Faifeng dismiss all the maids around Qinghua? And when Qinghua fell into the water, how convenient that only Faifeng and her maid were by her side. If the patrolling guards hadn't happened to hear her cries for help, do you really think Qinghua would still be alive today? But this is just the princess's side of the story. Surely we can't believe it blindly. Pardon the interruption, Your Majesty. The Grand Princess and Princess Kiowa have arrived to pay their respects. Send them in immediately. Greetings, Imperial Mother. Greetings, Grandmother. Greetings, Empress Anne, and to all the Imperial consorts. Kronwa, when you fell into the water that day, Faifeng was absolutely worried sick. If her maid hadn't held her back, she would have jumped right in to save you herself. We do to develop public that can Ever since you fell unconscious, she has been copying Buddhist scriptures every single day, praying for your recovery. Now that you've come to the palace today, would you like to go and visit her? I came to the palace today to visit Grandmother and Empress Ad. Besides, punishing Princess Faifeng was Empress Anne's order. Is the noble consort trying to make me defy my elders? What's going on? Usually this brainless fool would have begged to see her. Did falling into the water actually make her smarter? The Grand Princess must have warned her beforehand. Qianwan is right. Those who make mistakes must be punished. Faifeng was indeed in the wrong this time. Perhaps, if she were married off, she would learn to be a bit more mature. That is why I would like to beg Your Majesty for an imperial marriage decree. What a coincidence, Imperial Mother. I also came today to request a marriage decree for my daughter. I beg you to decree a marriage between my Ruzen and Lady Shen. A marriage with the Shen family? Have you asked Yunhua how she feels about this? Grandmother really dotes on me. She knows how much I dislike Shen Jingyu, and even considers my feelings for my brother's marriage. Yes, Grand Princess, I know you value the Shen family's power, but everyone in the capital knows the princess can't stand Shen Jinyu. If Shen Jinyu marries into the family, won't that make things awkward for the princess? My Princess Faifeng is a much better match for Ruzhen. Huanhua, tell us, who would you prefer to have as your sister-in-law? Grandmother, I actually think Lady Shen is wonderful. I only misunderstood her in the past. Please, agree to this marriage. Since our Kiowa is pleading for them, Then I shall decree this marriage.
Why would you choose her over Feikling? My brother and Lady Shen are deeply in love. But Princess Feikfeng really love my brother?
I heard she's been getting quite close to Jun Moan. Please, don't misunderstand. I was only joking. No need to be tense, noble consort. I don't believe it. How could Shunyu and Rushen marry Shen Jinyu? Kuangwa clearly detests her.
There is no way she'd just stand by and watch Shen Jinyu marry into the Duke of Jing's mansion. I heard it was Princess Qianhua herself who begged the Empress Dowager for this marriage.
Then what about me? What should I do? Only by leveraging the power of the Duke of Jing's mansion can my fourth brother hope to ascend the throne? Don't panic, princess. If you just beg the princess for mercy, she will surely agree to anything. Princess Tuana has arrived. Calling you, I have no idea. Writing Buddhist scriptures every day. My hand is killing me. What took you so long to save me? Why aren't you saying anything? And why are you looking at me like that? I'm sorry, okay? I wanted to go see you, but the Empress locked me up here, and I couldn't get out. Did you ask me here just to say these things? Tuwa, don't leave! I heard Muriel grandmother has issued a decree to arrange a marriage between cousin and the eldest Miss Shen. Is that really true? If it is, why didn't you stop her? You clearly promised me before that you'd plead for a marriage decree for me, so we could bring our families even closer. You went back on your word. The decree has already been issued. You and my brother just weren't meant to be. Besides, do you actually love him? Of course I do. Typical. Don't leave. You haven't pleaded my case to her yet. Come back here. Princess Fang, please return. This is outrageous.
血阳，血亲我，好多有趣你来这里。
I will never speak to either of you again.
Shen Jinyu, you think you can easily marry into the Duke's manor?
Keep dreaming. An imperial decree from Empress Dowager Jinchuan. The Marksik of Wulan is hereby betrothed to Shen Yu, uniting their families in a harmonious bond. They shall be wed this very day. Brother, are you dazed? Hurry up and accept the decree. Yes, your humble servant accepts the decree, and thanks, Your Majesty. Congratulations, Marquise, on this wonderful match. This old servant shall return to the palace to report. Mother, am I dreaming? You have your sister to thank for this. If she hadn't spoken up for you, your grandmother wouldn't have agreed so quickly.
Sister, it seems she has truly let go of her past resentment and sincerely accepted Jinyu.
Brother, if you really want to thank me, why don't you accompany me up the mountain to worship Buddha on your next day off? I heard Miss Shen will be going too.
Chang.
What are you going there for? Today is the birthday of my aunt, Princess Nan. Your grandson wishes to visit the royal temple to pay respects to her. There are no outsiders here. You don't have to call her aunt. You can call her mother. That year, mother sent me back to the capital and told me never to mention Prince Nan's manor again. Nor would she allow me to call her mother ever again. I've kept her words in my heart, never daring to forget. Your mother sent you back then just to protect you. For now, I can only let you stay in the Duke's manor as a concubine-born son. I have truly wronged you. Your grandson does not feel wronged at all, grandfather. Second young, Master Jun. What a coincidence. Greetings, Princess Qiwa. You probably haven't had breakfast yet, have you, second young Master Jun? It just so happens I brought some pastries. Here, this box is for you. What on earth, little sister? Didn't you used to hate the Jun family's concubine-born son the most? Second, young Master Jun, please find it in your heart not to hold my past actions against me. Thank you. If I weren't already betrothed to that brat, Jun Moan, I would really wish you... Wish you to... what? Nothing. I came to the temple today to burn incense for my aunt. I didn't expect to run into you both here. Is Kuima in the carriage as well? What are you staring at? Show some respect. Qianhua and I are betrothed. Why shouldn't I see her? But as for you, second brother, why are you here? Second young master, those pastries won't taste good once they get cold. Why would Kilwa give pastries to second young Master Jun? The two of them. I'm warning you. If you dare to harbor any wicked thoughts about her, don't blame me for being ruthless. Stay away from him! Let go of me! Qianhua, what is wrong with you lately? Why have you been constantly avoiding me? At this point in time, Jun Mon must have already hooked up with Fei Feng behind my back. How utterly disgusting. Crown. This is a piece of fine jade I got a while ago. I had it carved into a pair of mandarin duck pendants. One for each of us. Do you like them?
Colomba, you don't like them?
I cannot accept such kind gestures from the heir of the Duke of State.
Please leave.
What on earth has gotten into Kirwa? You! Stay away from my sister! Let's go, brother.
I noticed your attitude toward Jun Moan seems a bit different lately.
Brother, I already helped you marry your dream girl, so when will you help me call off my engagement? Wait, didn't you used to love Jun Moan the most? Why the sudden change of heart?
If I tell him I've been reborn, there's no way he'd believe me.
I'll just have to make up an excuse for now. His heart isn't with me.
So I don't want him anymore. Good, I got your back.
But this is no small matter. We need to plan this carefully. After all, you were the one who begged for this marriage in the first place. We'll need a solid reason to break it off.
Don't worry, I'll catch him slipping. Since you don't like Jun Moan anymore, how about considering someone else?
There are plenty of talented and handsome young men in the capital.
For example, 朱某夫人 is actually pretty good.
Right? Brother, focus on marrying your dream girl first, before you worry about my life. Please, Lord Buddha, let me call off this engagement smoothly and keep me far away from that scumbag. Please protect my family and keep them safe and healthy for life. Second Master Jun, why are you eavesdropping on my prayers? The temple doors are wide open, welcoming pilgrims from all over. Why shouldn't I be allowed in? Kanbai, you didn't hear anything. Did you? If the princess doesn't want her subordinate to hear, then I didn't hear a single thing. Until we meet again, Second Master Jun. Look at him, still playing dumb. Besides, I wanted you to hear it anyway. What's all that racket out there? Could they be welcoming me back to the academy? Princess, the students seem to be checking the exam results.
Checking the results? Right.
Today is the day they release the annual exam results. Every year, Shuniwan Kyuwang is at the very bottom. Wait, there's going to be another joke to watch. Quick, help me down. Well, if it isn't my little cousin, Kyokwa, it doesn't matter if you did poorly this once. You must not lose heart. Oh? So cousin, you finally been released? But your name doesn't seem to be on this list. I voluntarily stayed in the palace to copy scriptures and pray for you for 1 month. That's why I missed this exam. Look at you two, cousin. Still no progress after all this time. Still dead last. I'm truly worried sick for you. Princess, your name is right here. You're amazing, princess. There are only 2 top marks in this entire exam. One is you, and the other is Jun Mokan from the men's class. Now, what was that you said about being dead last, cousin? It's only been 1 month, yet you've made such unbelievable progress. Anyone would think you were just faking those terrible grades. Before, in my past life, Sungyeon Faifeng constantly overpraised me just to ruin me, molding me into a completely useless fool. While she was away this past month, I studied day and night. Combined with the memories of my past life, I finally managed to secure the top grade. If you hadn't been grounded, cousin, maybe our academy would have 1 more top-scoring student. How dare that useless fool mock me? Did someone really see Princess Kyoma cheating on the exam? Do you think our princess would make up such a lie? The top-scoring students are supposed to be questioned by His Majesty himself in the Grand Hall. Aren't you worried that the princess will embarrass herself in front of everyone, madam? Exactly. Cheating is one thing, but the humiliation is far worse. If all the court officials find out my daughter-in-law is a useless fool, we will be the laughingstock of the entire capital.
Svan, since both of you secured top grades in the exam,
at the upcoming imperial banquet, in a few days, you will both accompany me to the palace. His Majesty will test your knowledge, right in front of all the court officials. No, the princess cannot go. Why? Karma, aren't you just slapping the face of our duke's estate by doing this? Then please explain to me, madam, how exactly did I bring shame upon your family? Your grades have always been dead last. And now, out of nowhere, you get the top grade? It's bad enough that you cheated at the academy. But if you fail to answer His Majesty's questions in front of the entire court, you'll ruin the reputation of both our families. Mother, aren't you being too quick to judge? Silence! It is not your place to speak here as a mere concubine's son. The Duchess makes a fair point. Princess Kyuma's grades were always so terrible. She didn't cheat. How could she possibly get the top grade? She must be feeling guilty. Please, stop. Don't make things difficult for my cousin anymore. At worst, we just won't go to the Qiongling banquet.
Right?
Cousin? Go. Why wouldn't I go? Are you really determined to throw away all the dignity of both our families? Since things have come to this,
And I must trouble Master to write a completely new set of exam questions.
I will write my answers, right here on the spot, and you can grade it right in front of everyone. If I still get top marks, will that finally shut all of these wagging tongues? The princess is truly generous, not even demanding an apology from those people.
If you hadn't reminded me, I almost forgot. Everyone who slandered me and accused me of cheating must apologize to me in public.
That is a wonderful idea. Duchess Hugel, do you have any objections? None. But if the princess fails to get top marks, I suppose there is no need for her to waste any more time at the academy.
She should stay home and learn how to be a proper daughter-in-law instead.
You actually want me to be your daughter-in-law? In your wildest dreams. At this Qiongling banquet, I'm going to make your family look like absolute fools. Master, I have finished. Looking at Master's face, she must have done terribly.
I knew it. She must have cheated before.
Cousin, why lie to yourself? Now look what you've done. You've embarrassed yourself all over again. Don't you want to hear what Master has to say first? To possess such profound insights at such a young age, it's truly remarkable. This essay is, without a doubt, a well-deserved grade A.
What? 虚力完群我尬鬼啊
You must be going senile in your old age. That's absolutely impossible. When did that useless loser ever have such brilliant talent? Mother, did you forget something? Are you looking for a death wish? How dare you block my path? You agreed to the bet yourself just now. All of these students are still watching. Duchess Hugo. Are you going back on your word? I was only misled by a schemer. That is why I believe the rumors. Who would have thought? The princess possesses such brilliant talent.
She is a perfect match for me.
After all, we are all family here. Please don't hold it against me, princess. Mind your words, aunt. I am of royal blood. Since when were we ever family? I used to think Hyungo was a useless fool.
But now it seems Faking is the real menace, who does nothing but ruin everything.
Thank goodness my son didn't marry her. Otherwise, she would have ruined it sooner or later.
Yes, of course. I apologize for offending you just now, princess.
It was entirely my fault. If second young Master June hadn't spoken up for me just now, I'm afraid I would have been falsely accused and ruined by all of you. Madam, surely you won't take your anger out on him and punish second young Master June when you get back? How could I? I will definitely treat him well.
没哥哥
She's standing up for me.
Thank you for today, second young Master June.
It was nothing. Not even worth mentioning. It might be a small matter to you, but to me, it's a matter of my reputation. I really must thank you. That day at Fuman restaurant, was that also to protect my reputation? Not really. I simply didn't want to run into someone I detest. Why don't you want to marry my older brother anymore? Do you really think he's someone worth spending my life with? No. Then what about you? Are you someone I can entrust my life to? I was only teasing you. Coward. You want to call off your engagement with Ju Moan, don't you?
I can help you. Help me? And what would I have to give you in return?
Just owe me for now. I'll collect it later, but I promise it won't be anything that puts you in a difficult position.
That sounds like a pretty good deal.
Deal. Today at the Qiongling banquet,
I wish to handsomely reward the top-tier scholars from the Royal Academy's latest examinations. I wonder, who might they be?
Greetings, Your Majesty. What rewards do you two desire? Your humble servant would like to ask Your Majesty for a wish, be granted at a later date. I too would like to ask Your Majesty for a promise. The two of you are quite intriguing. I grant it. Who does that bastard think he is, stealing the spotlight like that? Royal Father, the water lilies by the Imperial Pool have just bloomed. I would like to take the ladies to see them. Go ahead. Is Yunwa going along with them too? Is everything ready? Rest assured, Princess. The moment Shen Jinyu falls into the water, our guards will jump right in to save her. Once an unrelated man lays a finger on Shen Yu, her reputation will be completely ruined.
When that happens, Su and Yongwushen will definitely call off their engagement.
Then let me congratulate you in advance, Princess. You'll soon marry into the Duke of Zheng's estate.
Even without Kyung, I can make this happen all on my own.
四四神器
Look at that goldfish. It's so beautiful. Yes, it really is. Who is that lady standing next to the commandery princess? You don't even know who she is? She's the daughter of the emperor's royal cousin, prince of the first rank.
She is of true royal blood.
She is one of the most respected and noble figures in the entire capital.
Oh no, someone fell into the water.
Quick, save them! Hongye, this is bad.
Lady Shen fell into the water.
You have to go check on her. Quick.
What's going on?
Your Majesty, it seems someone has fallen into the water. Let's go. I want to see for myself who dares to pull such stunts at my imperial banquet.
Yeah.
Is that you?
Are you alright? This is a disaster. Lady Shen's reputation is completely ruined. I'd rather drown than have some random man pull me out. Don't say things like that.
Didn't a guard just pull Princess Feifeng out of the water too? Shut your mouths. Anyone who dares to bring this up again, I will have their tongue cut out.
How could it be you? Who did you expect it to be, Princess Feifeng? This is impossible. This is absolutely impossible. Why on earth are you wearing Lady Shen's clothes?
Where is Shinjuwei?
Thank goodness you're safe.
Don't worry, Marcus. With the commandery princess protecting me, I was never in any danger.
What in the world is going on here?
I know that you and Lord Zhao are deeply in love, Sister Chenzi,
But your family has always refused to give their blessings.
I have a plan that can bring the two of you together.
But it means we'll have to gamble with your reputation, sister.
As long as I can be with Lord Zhao, I'll do whatever it takes. What does reputation even matter?
Fine then.
In a moment, I will change into Miss Shen's clothes.
And let young Master Zhao rescue you.
The princess seems rather disappointed to see that the person who fell in wasn't Miss Shen.
Exactly.
The princess's mentor just stood before the banquet and swore up and down that the one who fell in was Ya.
It is as if they knew she would fall in all along.
Is there truly a conspiracy behind this?
You had better explain this clearly.
Father, I am innocent.
It was only because Miss Shen and Lady Chenji's clothes were so similar.
That is the only reason I made a mistake.
The princess should stay away from the lake for the time being.
Why is your Empress Mother always involved every single time someone falls into the water?
Your daughter really has nothing to do with this.
Enough.
Look at what you've done.
Calling so many people here. How is Chenji supposed to face anyone after this?
I am willing to take responsibility for Lady Chenju.
With things getting so out of hand today,
My future marriage prospects are probably ruined anyway. I might as well just end my life right here. Stop! I hereby decree your marriage.
you two are now betrothed.
No one can say a word against it.
Y'all stole the entire spotlight at the King Wang banquet today.
Everyone is saying she possesses genuine talent.
I am clearly father's biological daughter.
Why does father always side with her?
Now that you mention it, that's true. Even your imperial grandmother and the empress are exceptionally nice to Kugua. They even treat her better than you, the actual princess. Mother,
I really can't take this anymore.
I want her reputation utterly ruined and despised by everyone.
Even if you can't stand it, you must endure.
Must keep playing nice with her.
Find every way to get close to her. Your brother needs her family if he wants to ascend the throne. Once my brother ascends the throne, I will make sure to send her to her grave with a cup of poisoned wine.
Tell me, comparing myself to that bastard Ju Mokan,
Where exactly do I fall short?
how does he get to overshadow me at every turn? My lord, please stop drinking.
Chomokan is just a lowly bastard. He doesn't even compare to a single hair on your head. But grandmother and the rest of the world treat me as if I'm completely worthless.
Even Kawa looks at him differently lately. Tell me, could she have found out that the one who saved her back then was actually my second brother?
And not me? That shouldn't be possible.
If the princess ever found out about this,
She would have thrown a massive fit by now.
That is true.
I know exactly what Kingwa is doing. That brainless fool is just playing hard to get with me. Then I will go see her tomorrow and satisfy her little games.
who is it?
My lord?
It is me. Please do not cry. What on earth happened here?
I was just passing by your door and saw it was open.
You wanted some water, my lord?
So I brought a cup to serve you.
But then, my lord, you suddenly... Although I am just a dancer, I still come from a respectable family. You do not understand.
Even if you stay with me, she will eventually drive you away and ruin you.
Since you think someone like Lian Jiang is not worthy of you, my lord,
Len Shi will not force herself upon you.
I only wish you well, my lord. Why are you so foolish?
When did I ever say I do not want you?
My heart. It hurts so much from crying. Listen to my heartbeat, my lord. Early this morning, when the waiter from Fuman restaurant delivered the air back,
He was carrying a massive bundle when he left.
he must have smuggled someone inside. That woman, Lin Xiang, has finally shown up.
In my past life, Jumon kept her as a mistress outside first. And after we married, he straight up brought Lin Jung into the estate. Eventually, they even had a child together. But in this life, if Lan Sheng can give birth to his child first, then this marriage will definitely be called off. Are the properties on East Street that I asked you to buy all set?
Yes, we have successfully bought every single property on East Street.
But this servant does not understand why you need so many properties, princess. Are you saying Jun Moan set up a mistress somewhere last night?
Yes.
The heir bought her a house on East Street. Young master, you are bleeding. Let me bandage it for you.
No need. To think Jun Mana is actually keeping a mistress in a secret golden nest.
And right under everyone's noses, no less.
Is he really not afraid of making the princess angry and sad?
Is he okay?
The princess already knows. She didn't seem to react.
Keep watching him. If he dares to do anything to harm the princess, kill him without mercy. Yes, my lord. Did you bring the item I asked my fourth brother to get from the black market?
Yes, princess.
Quickly, let me see it.
Princess, this thing is cursed. You better not touch it.
Do we really have to do this?
The price is just too high.
You are the princess of Daon, after all. As long as I can utterly ruin Kua.
I don't care how many people have to die.
What are you waiting for? Go now. Yes, princess.
What's wrong with this person?
Quick, go get a doctor. It looks like he's not going to make it either.
These symptoms. They look a bit like the plague from 10 years ago. What plague? Does that mean we're all doomed? Your Majesty, a plague is spreading rapidly in the capital.
Many citizens and livestock have caught the plague. There are even rumors. Rumors saying that an evil spirit has descended, bringing down heaven's wrath.
Who is this evil spirit? It's none other than Princess Kihua.
Why would they say my sister is an evil spirit?
She was just minding her own business at home. Who did she offend?
Right now, everyone outside is saying her personality completely changed after she fell into the water. She even fought bandits and won military merits.
She must have been possessed by an evil spirit.
Otherwise, how could she have become a completely different person?
My sister has always been exceptionally smart. She is pure and brilliant. It's just that those people are blind.
No matter what.
We can't let Kyungwa hear any of those nasty rumors outside.
We don't want her to get hurt. Father, mother, brother, what are you all talking about?
Nothing. It's nothing.
You don't have to hide it from me. I already know about all the rumors outside. My daughter.
Aren't you angry? Why should I waste my breath getting angry over what others say? Still, there's something fishy about how this sudden plague broke out.
I have a feeling someone is targeting me on purpose.
This is where the plague first broke out. I went to investigate. It's an ancient well that supplies water to hundreds of households.
Brother, have your men lie in wait near the well. Keep an eye out for anyone acting suspicious. Got it? I don't care what kind of monsters or freaks you are. I'm going to make sure your true colors are exposed. You have all been hexed by an evil spirit. Your days are numbered. Master, save us. Master, please banish this evil spirit. Please, save our lives. Very well. I shall deliver justice on behalf of heaven and go with you to face this evil.
I had read the stars.
And the evil spirit is hiding right inside the Duke's estate. Everyone, follow me. Let's go.
Yes, let's follow the master to hunt down this demon.
To the Duke's estate. We demand to see the eldest Princess Wantru. If you leave us to die with no help, and I'll just bash my head and die right in front of your gates.
Greetings, Your Highness.
Rise. I heard someone was demanding to see me. And even wanted this priest to perform an exorcism inside my estate?
Please, Your Highness, have mercy on us. My child suddenly collapsed into a coma, and all our chickens, ducks, and geese died overnight.
If this isn't the work of an evil spirit, then what is? Insolent.
I heard that ever since Princess Kyoma woke up,
the Yellow River has been flooding heavily, submerging so many areas. Yes, exactly. And in other places, it hasn't rained for over half a month. She's a witch. Princess Kirao must be an evil witch. Give us back our peace. Give us back our peace. You say I'm a witch? Since when can you just open your mouth and frame whoever you want? The Yellow River floods every single year, and you're going to blame that on me, too? If I really were some sort of evil monster, how would I dare stand right before you in broad daylight?
Well, she does have a point. Monsters always come out at night, whether there actually is a demon or not.
Just have Dallas Ding Feng perform his ritual. Once that's done, we'll leave.
Princess Qianhua is going down for sure this time. Absolutely. As long as Taoist Ting Feng performs his ritual right at her door, it will prove once and for all that she's a demon.
What reputation will she have left after that?
And the Duke's estate will never accept a daughter-in-law with such a filthy reputation. What a brilliant plan, Princess. Start the ritual. Do it now.
On what grounds are you arresting me?
Let go of me. Let me go. I'm just a simple Taoist, trying to rid the world of evil.
What demon infestation? What plague?
Today, I'll make them reveal their true forms. Bring them in. Wait, aren't those the chickens and ducks infected with the plague? Stay back. Get away from them. Princess, why on earth did you bring those diseased things here? Take them away. The imperial physicians and I have thoroughly studied the symptoms, and we finally found the root cause in just 1 hour. These chickens and ducks will fully recover. We have already tested the cure on human patients, and they recovered just the same. Why should we believe a single word you say? You're clearly just stalling to stop us from drawing your blood. Exactly. We can't trust the words of a demon. The real evil is right here.
What? How is it him? I already felt that too much had been happening recently.
His Highness, the Crown Prince, felt something was seriously off, so he secretly sent men to tail him. And indeed, they caught this man poisoning the wells.
Intentionally trying to spark a panic about a plague.
Who would maliciously harm us like this?
We must lock them up. So there was never a plague after all. We were actually poisoned.
Look, those chickens and ducks are actually coming back to life.
You all were simply deceived. If anyone in your families is poisoned, you may come to our estate and collect the antidote for free.
Useless piece of trash. You couldn't even handle a simple task like this. Return to the palace. Yes, Your Highness.
Hurry, back to the palace.
Chua, you've grown up.
Assassins, protect.
Grand Princess, protect the princess.
You idiot. If I hadn't cleaned up your mess, Daris Tringfeng would have definitely sold you out by now. I never expected them to actually have the antidote. That was a rare poison I went out of my way to buy from Yiljiang. Hardly anyone even knows about it. How many times do I have to tell you? Be more careful with what you do. Don't let anyone get dirt on you. Ever since Qiwa fell into the water,
Her reputation has been improving day by day.
your imperial grandmother favors her even more now. I promise, I will make you proud, mother. Who's there?
Princess, it's me.
What are you doing in my bedroom so late at night? I was pursuing an assassin and ended up here.
I was worried the assassin might try to harm you, Princess.
So I came to check on you.
Who are you trying to fool?
My estate is crawling with imperial guards and soldiers.
Why would I need the second young master of the June family to look after me? Today's assassins were targeting you, Princess.
And they are still at large. You think they're hiding nearby right now, do you?
Don't be afraid, Princess.
I'll keep watch from the roof.
I'll leave once dawn breaks.
Why are you being so good to me?
It was His Highness, the Crown Prince's command. To ensure your safety, Princess.
Then, off you go. Up to the roof. Hey.
Are you still there? I'm here.
Since you've married into the Grand Duke's estate, Princess, you must abide by our household rules.
Today you upset your mother-in-law.
As punishment, you must copy the family rules 100 times.
You won't eat a single bite until you're finished.
Haha,
Are you still there?
I'm here.
10,
What's wrong, princess? Did you have a nightmare?
He should be gone by now, right?
The fuck pector I asked you to find a few days ago. Is everything prepared?
I've arranged everything as you ordered, princess.
This pawn is finally ready to be played. My lady, the plague has been resolved.
The prince will definitely come to see you soon.
That's wonderful.
Oh, right. Is what you said about your cousin really true? Of course it is.
Those rich folks back in our hometown who couldn't get pregnant gave birth to big, healthy baby boys after taking just 2 doses of that medicine. Good. Then tell him to prepare the medicine quickly. We'll swap it with the contraceptive soup when the time comes.
Yes, ma'am. I'm no fool.
Even if the prince treats me wonderfully right now, I'm still just a kept woman. I must have a child to secure my future. Once the child is recognized and added to the family lineage, even the princess won't be able to touch me.
Prince, just one more time, please.
You little glutton. Have you been taking the medicine I gave you on time? Of course I have. I still have things to attend to. I can't stay overnight. I'll come see you when I'm free.
Prince. Stig?
Let me place another pillow under you, ma'am. You'll be more effective this way. I must be the first to carry the prince's child. Congratulations, madam. You have been pregnant for over 2 months.
Over 2 months?
I'm having a baby. Congratulations, miss. Wonderful news, miss. Shh. Keep your voice down. Let's go back first. Greetings, princess. If they come looking for you again, just make sure you take good care of her pregnancy. Don't say a word about anything else. Yes, the Duke of Zheng once saved my life. I would gladly die to serve the Duke and you, princess. It's a pity the prince recently left for the southern provinces. Otherwise, he would have been the first to hear this wonderful news. No, absolutely not. I can't let the heir find out. Why?
Right now, I'm not showing that much yet.
I'm terrified he won't let me keep this baby.
But by the time he returns from Laogong,
The pregnancy should already be quite visible. By then, he'll have no choice but to let me keep it.
Miss, aren't you afraid he will be furious?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. If I want to marry into the Duke's estate, I have to be bold. I hereby decree the Duke of Zhen as Commander-in-Chief, and their heirs Vice-General,
To march against the northern enemies.
depart immediately.
Your servant accepts the decree. The day for father and big brother to head to the battlefield has finally come. In my past life, they were stabbed in the back on the battlefield, and big brother was left crippled because of it.
In this life, I will absolutely not let this tragedy happen again. During the 10 months your brother and I are away from home, you must take good care of the household. Look after your mother and your sister. Father, last night, I had a dream. I dreamed that while you were pursuing the enemy at night, you fell into an ambush. Haha, my little girl has really grown up. You actually know how to worry about us now. All right, don't worry. I'll keep that in mind. Then, on the day you and Big Brother set off, I will personally see you off at the city gates. Our army has won a massive victory.
The Duke and the heir are returning to the capital.
That's wonderful. Mother can finally put her mind at ease. Counting the days.
Jumon should be back soon too.
I hope he likes.
The grand gift I've prepared for him. My lord, you're finally back. You've suffered so much while I was away. I will definitely make it up to you tonight. Actually, I'm afraid it's not very convenient tonight. What is the meaning of this? Didn't I make it clear that you had to drink the contraceptive soup every single time? How on earth did you get pregnant? Shortly after you left, I started feeling unwell. I went to see a physician and found out I got pregnant on the very first night we met. I was all alone in the capital, unable to find you anywhere. I could only stay here, miserably waiting for you to return, my lord. We can't keep this child, my lord. The baby is already 7 months along.
In just 2 more months, you'll be able to see him.
How can you bear to do this? If this were before, even if Kyungwoo found out, it wouldn't have mattered. But she has been acting so strange toward me these past few months. She might make a huge scene if she finds out. So we cannot keep this child. But my lord, I heard that ever since the princess fell into the water, she has suffered from severe chills, and it might be very difficult for her to bear heirs in the future.
Would she really forbid the heir from having any successors?
Let me think about it first. I heard you kept a mistress outside,
And now she's about to give birth?
yes.
If Princess Chuan finds out,
Our family will pay a terrible price. This absolutely cannot happen. Father and the heir were ambushed on their way back to the capital, and now their lives are hanging in the balance.
their whereabouts are completely unknown.
What? Then isn't the capital about to descend into total chaos?
Mother. That child.
Let's keep him. For now.
If the Duke of Zheng never returns,
What leverage does Quinoa have left to throw a tantrum? Mother, please don't be so sad. They only said they are missing. Father and Big Brother will surely return safely. I should never have let them go to the battlefield in the first place. Your father is getting on in years. If anything happens to him, I won't want to live anymore either.
reporting to the princess, the Duchess of Huguo requests an audience.
I won't see anyone. Pass down my orders.
From tomorrow on, I will not be going to the academy.
I'll stay home to focus on taking care of Mother.
Since we are putting on a show, we must play the part completely.
If we don't let others see that our family is on the verge of collapse,
How will they ever show their true colors?
it hurts so much. I don't want to give birth anymore. My lady, please push. You can do this.
The heir is waiting right outside.
We must save the baby.
My lady, the physician is here with news.
He says Lan Xiang is giving birth.
Take my property deed and report this to the authorities.
Tell them my courtyard on East Street has been robbed.
Tell them they need to search house by house for the thief. If I remember correctly,
My brother is on duty today, right? Yes, the Marquis is at the court right now.
Perfect. Let's invite my brother to watch a good show.
Push harder.
Why hasn't the baby come out yet?
Why is giving birth so much trouble? I'd known. I wouldn't have come. Who are you people? We are ordered to search for a thief. Open the door.
I'm in the heir of the Duke of Huguo.
Who dares to trespass? It hurts so much. I can't do this. I don't want to give birth anymore.
It hurts so much. You say you're the heir?
Then why is the heir waiting outside for another woman to give birth? Cut the crap. Kick them out. Who is obstructing the court's investigation?
Jumai, what are you doing here?
Lord Marcus, we noticed something suspicious here. After we broke in, we found that the heir's mistress is giving birth.
And he even tries to kip us out.
Don't you dare slander me.
Reikaiswanan, please don't believe their one-sided lies.
I just happened to be passing by.
That's so, heir. Congratulations, heir. Congratulations, heir.
The mistress has given birth to a little master. For you?
Shut up, you idiot. Come on. What on earth is going on here? I demand an explanation.
Believe me, this is all a misunderstanding.
She's just a friend's woman.
She has absolutely nothing to do with me. My devotion to Kyomwa is witnessed by heaven and earth.
I would never do anything to betray Kyowa.
You're man enough to do it, but too cowardly to admit it.
Are you even a man?
Publicly keeping a mistress. He actually let his mistress give birth to an illegitimate child.
I will definitely report this to His Majesty.
Wait, it really wasn't me. Your marriage to my sister.
Is your line cancelled?
Hurry, Prince Consort. We must go find Grand Princess Wenru first. Otherwise, it'll be too late. Where is the heir?
He's gone.
Gone. Speak. What on earth happened?
It seems Lady Kyowa's family came to make a scene.
So, the heir left with them.
What a venomous woman.
I will absolutely not let this go. That's exactly what happened.
What?
How dare he? It's absolutely true.
I saw it with my own eyes. That woman gave birth to a child for Jun Moshan.
He has gone way too far. Call your sister. We are going to the palace right now to see the emperor. We're better off without this marriage anyway. How could such a thing happen?
Guards! Summon Jun Moan to court immediately. Summon Jun Moan to court.
Your servant, Jun Moan, pays his respects to your majesty. What else do you have to say for yourself? Your majesty, Lan Xiang is truly not my mistress.
She is the wife of a good friend who entrusted me to look after her.
My heart belongs solely to the princess. I beg your majesty to summon the witnesses. Your majesty.
Your humble servant also has a witness. They are currently waiting outside the palace. In that case,
Summon the witnesses of both sides into the hall. Summon the witnesses of both sides into the hall. Your majesty. Today, when I and the officers arrived at the courtyard, we only saw the heir waiting outside anxiously.
we did not see this Master Yin at all. Speak.
Are you really that woman's husband? Answering your majesty.
This humble commoner is indeed her husband, Li Ye.
Deceiving the emperor is a capital offense.
You better think carefully before you speak. Li Yi, don't you dare talk nonsense.
You better think about your mother and your future. How dare you? Jamon, you dare openly threaten a witness in my presence? As long as you tell the truth, I will pardon all your past deceits. Your majesty, I don't even have a wife. You're lying.
Lin Jin and that child are both yours.
Why are you framing me like this? You must have taken bribes from Jimohan. Even now, you still dare to make excuses?
Cue it a lot.
To think you would do something so filthy and shameless.
Where does this leave Kua?
Royal brother, let's call off Hyoma's marriage to him right now. Princess Royal, please calm your anger. I was completely set up by that woman. She deliberately set it up so I would rescue her, got pregnant, and kept me in the dark the entire time. Someone must have plotted this behind my back. What is your take on this?
Princess, please forgive my momentary foolishness.
Once I return, I will throw that woman out immediately, and I will never, ever acknowledge that child. I swear, I am carrying his child. He actually refused to acknowledge his own child just for wealth and glory. In my past life, I was truly blind.
Koval Emperor.
I think you should grant them their perfect match, since the heir and that young lady already have a child together. Why not decree her to be official wife? No. How can a lowly woman like her ever be my official wife? I beg your majesty to show mercy. You have committed such an outrageous act and brought utter shame upon the royal family. I will never marry Kalwa to you. This marriage is officially annulled. Your Molan, you have deceived the throne and covered up your crimes. Your guilt is absolute. You are sentenced to 30 strokes of the board, and your salary shall be suspended for 1 year. As for the woman who bore your child, I hereby decree her to be your official wife.
Thank you, Your Majesty, for your immense mercy. Long live Your Majesty.
As for Lié,
Considering you were coerced and threatened,
you shall receive 10 strokes of the board and be banished from the capital. Thank you, Your Majesty, for your mercy.
guards, drag them out.
Kulan, would do not be said.
In the future, your uncle will find you a far better husband. Thank you, uncle. Princess, this is bad. Something terrible has happened. The Grand Princess has accused Jun Moan of keeping a mistress on the side and even fathering an illegitimate son. How is that even possible? How could Brother Moan do such a thing? But it's true. His Majesty has already called off the wedding between the heir and Princess Kioma. The heir was even flogged 30 times. How could he do this to me? I need to go and demand an explanation. You are not going! Jumoam committed such absolute folly. So what do you think you're doing going after him? Mother, I don't believe Brother Moan would ever betray me. He is clearly such a good man. He has already lost His Majesty's favor. And now that he lost the marriage alliance with the Grand Princess's house, he's of no use to your fourth brother. He's just a nobody now. Cut all ties with him before it's too late. Ouch, it hurts so much. Sweetheart, hang on. Mother will call a few more doctors to treat you. You suffered so much. This must be Jumoken's doing. He obviously found out about it beforehand, but deliberately leaked it to the Grand Princess. A mere bastard dares to plot against you like this. He must think I'm a complete pushover. Don't worry. Mother will definitely get revenge for you.
Mother, do you have a plan?
During the upcoming imperial hunt at the royal villa, your grandfather is letting him take your place.
What?
I am the legitimate heir. And what grounds does he get to go in my place? Weapons have no eyes on the hunting grounds. If he gets hurt or ends up dead, there's nothing anyone can do about it, right? Who's there? It's me.
Second Master June, why do you always prefer to climb through the window?
Because getting to see you, Princess, is just too difficult. This was the only way. Did you need me for something? Yes, there's new word from the border. What's the news? Her father and eldest brother are safe. They took precautions early and managed to avoid the disaster. How did you know there would be an assassination attempt? I simply had a dream about them being ambushed. I see. They faked their own assassination earlier to lure the house of the Duke of Huguo into exposing themselves and successfully get the marriage called off. Through a twist of fate, this move turned out perfectly. You rogue. Princess, it seems I'm the one who got taken advantage of here. Then why are you leaning so close to me? I slapped you on purpose. Since you put it that way, Princess, then please accept my apology, Princess. Don't let it happen again.
I've received word.
There might be some unexpected trouble during the royal hunt in a few days. It would be best if you didn't attend, Princess. Since I have memories of my past life, that's how I knew about it in advance. But how on earth did he get the connections to find out? Is he really just a lowly illegitimate son from the Duke's estate?
No, I absolutely have to go.
Here, take these two things. Please accept them, Princess.
What is this?
A sleeve arrow?
You can strap this to your right wrist, Princess. Just press here with your left hand to fire it. And what's this? There are poison needles inside.
Just one needle is enough to take a life. The other switch contains an antidote that can cure almost any poison in the world. This is far too valuable. I must pay you. You and I are allies.
If something happens to you,
Won't I be losing a valuable ally?
helping you is helping myself.
So there's no need to pay me.
Thank you.
I'll take this longsword too, then. Sister, I keep feeling like Jun Mohan looks way too much like that bitch, Jun Genie.
Sometimes I even wonder, could the two of them be?
Impossible. Back then, the consort of Nan and her son, Jun Jingyi, were completely dead. How could that bastard still be alive? It's not entirely impossible. After all, they never found the consort of Nan's body back then, did they?
I just can't shake this uneasy feeling.
Besides, whatever happened to Jun Mohan was definitely Jun Mohan's doing. We might as well use this opportunity to get rid of him for good.
Thank you, sister.
We thank the noble consort for organizing today's hunt.
The one with the most prey wins.
The first place winner will receive a precious sword from me.
Long live the Emperor! May His Majesty reign for 10,000 years.
Empress, I wonder who will take first place this time. It has always been the Crown Prince in previous years. I really cannot say, Your Majesty. I actually think this year's winner might be a surprise. Then I shall wait and see. Wait and see. Let's see if you'll still be laughing when the time comes. Why haven't you come to the palace to see me? I didn't even blame you for sending your brother to deal with Miss Shen. How dare he ignore me? Has he discovered something? Please don't be angry, Your Highness. The commandery princess is definitely just throwing a fit because the prince has a mistress outside. Besides, isn't it perfectly normal for a man to have 3 wives and 4 concubines? He's the one who ruined Brother And turned him into this, and yet he's the one acting like he's the victim. Exactly. Who could possibly be as generous and understanding as you, Your Highness? No wonder the prince treats you so differently. Today, my mother and my 4th brother will definitely make their move against the crown prince. Once my 4th brother becomes the heir to the throne, let's see if those people still dare to look down on me. Right?
Clean this place up.
Put on their identity tokens.
Yes, sir. Hundredy.
These people aren't here to kill me, are they? Please, they wouldn't need this much muscle just to kill you. Look at you, always being so sharp-tongued. Prepare to die. Protect the crown prince. Get. I didn't expect your martial arts to be this formidable. There's no point in keeping them alive. They are all sworn assassins. They'll never talk.
What on earth is Jun Moken's background?
How could a mere brother-in-law from the Duke's manor possess such formidable martial arts? Are all the assassins dead? Jern, why do you still look so worried? If they truly intended to carry out an assassination, there is no way they would send only this single group of men. That would be far too careless. Do you mean they might strike again? It's hard to say. Oh no, that is Imperial Father's distress flare. This is a trick to lure us away. The one they truly want to assassinate is His Majesty. His Majesty's signal flare. Even though I know Consort Chen must be behind this, how does she dare to make a move against His Majesty? Uncle Emperor is in danger.
Let's go. We have to save him.
What are you doing here? Final?
It's extremely dangerous here.
To save lives, of course. Father, I am late to your rescue. Please, Father, punish me. You saved my life. How could I possibly punish you? Get up quickly and thank His Majesty.
Which noble house do you belong to? And how have I never seen you before? To answer your majesty,
I am the second young master of the house of the Duke of State Protection. A concubine son of the Duke's estate? Why do I feel you look a bit like the Prince of Nan? And I too think Second Master June looks like the Prince of Nan.
Ambush! Protect His Majesty!
Oh no!
猫明框
Father, all the assassins have been slain. Quickly, summon the Imperial Physician. Physician, how is the boy? Although second young Master June's wound is not deep,
There is a deadly poison on the blade.
this poison is not from the Central Plains.
I can only do my best to try.
Do your best. I demand that you save him. Otherwise, what use is the entire Imperial Medical Academy?
Calm your anger, Father. Shunor is a good man. Heaven will surely protect him. He will definitely be fine. Have the assassins been caught?
How could assassins sneak into my guards? It has been investigated.
Those assassins killed the guards and put on their uniforms.
But those men were all suicide assassins.
Not a single one was left alive. Keep investigating. Yes, sire. This is no place to linger.
Father, we should return to the capital as soon as possible.
I wonder how that child, Mohan, is doing.
It is truly worrying. There is no one else here, so you can stop acting. But I am truly worried. What if the Imperial Physician actually cures Chu Mohan? Rest assured, my people never fail.
The poison he was struck with is from the western regions. The physicians have absolutely no way to cure it.
Koinwa, why are you here? And why shouldn't I be here?
Mohin is, after all, Anner's younger half-brother.
The princess still has feelings for Anner, so you must be worried about his family too, right? You certainly have a lot of nerve, madam. It seems the words Uncle Emperor used to scold Jun Moan in the Grand Hall that day should be repeated to you, madam. Even if you are the princess. After all, I am still the Duchess. How dare you humiliate me like this? If I want to curse you out, I will. You raised a shameless brat like Jun Moan. You deserve every single insult. Onaf Kainwa, His Majesty is still inside. Even if you want to throw a tantrum, this is not the time. It looks like I forgot to put you in your place when I was lecturing him. You really are begging for it, aren't you? How dare you? Doctor, how is Master June II?
Your Highness, Master June II has been deeply poisoned.
I fear he might not make it. How could this happen? The Imperial Medical Academy has no cure for this poison. It seems this is just his fate. To die while saving His Majesty is a worthy way for him to go. Shut up. Duchess, please inform the Duke to start preparing the second Master's funeral. Of course. I will go make the preparations right away, Doctor. So if we can find an antidote, he will be saved, right? Yes, of course. I have a way to neutralize the poison.
One way is to see Your Majesty. I have a way to save Master June II.
Presumptuous. No shouting outside His Majesty's tent. Take the princess away immediately. Your Majesty, please let Chuma in. I really have a way to save him. What is all this racket? Crown Prince, my brother. I have a way to save Jun Mohan. Just let me in. What did you say? Even the Imperial physicians are helpless. You are just a sheltered young lady. What could you possibly know? A princess of noble birth, treating a lowly concubine-born son. With word gets out, what will happen to the royal family's reputation? Indeed, princess. Just let the boy pass away with some dignity. We won't seek treatment anymore. Be good. Stop making a scene. I am not making a scene. I really can save him. Ju Mokan just saved His Majesty's life. He is a great hero. For the noble consort to call him lowly, is she slapping His Majesty's face? And you, Duchess, you're refusing to treat him because you're afraid a concubine's son will outshine your legitimate one? Fine, fine. Trade him if you want to. Why must you go out of your way to humiliate us like this? Fine. Follow me. But let me warn you first. Father is absolutely furious right now. Your Highness, why did you agree to let the princess treat him? What if she actually cures him? She is a useless fool. What does she know about medicine? She is only going to humiliate herself.
Father, Q1 says she has a way to save Junar.
This is no place for your nonsense. Go back, now. Imperial Uncle, I am not fooling around. I really do have a way to save him. Why don't we trust Qinghua just this once? After all, the Imperial physicians are completely out of options anyway. Very well. Go and try. You had better not be lying to me. Can this antidote really cure any poison in the world? Quickly, summon the imperial physicians.
Princess, why did you kill second young Master June? A life for a life. Even if you are a princess, you are not above the law.
Your Majesty, please punish her. But this really is the antidote to cure any poison.
Kwama. Do you plead guilty?
Father, Kanwa was only desperate to save him. Please, for the sake of her good intentions, show her mercy.
Imperial physician, how is he?
He just took a pill and suddenly became like this.
Incredible. The deadly poison in second young Master June's body has been completely neutralized.
He had such a violent reaction only because the medicine is extremely potent.
His body simply couldn't take it all at once.
But why hasn't he woken up yet? His body just needs some time to recover.
But overall, he is now out of danger.
That is wonderful! I had no idea you possessed such talent, Kyungwa.
I can't let anyone know that Jun Mohen gave me this bracelet.
I also obtained this antidote completely by chance.
How is this possible? How could Jun Mohen still be alive?
Since it was the princess who cured the poison,
I suggest that before second young Master June wakes up, the princess should remain by his side. This way, she can monitor his condition at all times. Surely that wouldn't be appropriate?
I am willing. He was injured trying to save Imperial Uncle, so it is only right that I look after him. Ah, Kyungwa is indeed the sensible one.
Then you shall stay.
Wait a moment.
Your Highness, why on earth did you agree to let the princess treat him?
Now look what has happened. Jolmochen was actually brought back to life. What are you in such a panic for?
Didn't you see how Xunawan Q1 was acting just now?
She clearly doesn't care about him at all. Besides, she didn't even fancy my own son. So how could she ever look at someone like Juno Kam?
If we want to get rid of Jun Moken,
We can do it through Kyungwa. What an absolute fool.
Jun Moken, you big yeah.
Thank you.
For saving my life. I cannot thank you enough, Princess, for saving his life. Please don't do this, old madam.
But he is my entire life.
If anything happened to him, I wouldn't want to live either.
From what the Dowager Duchess is saying, there seems to be a hidden truth behind this.
Your Majesty, this humble woman has something important to report.
Speak freely. I originally intended to take this secret to my grave.
But since these people refuse to stop trying to kill my grandson, I have no choice but to speak. Actually, Shader is not a low-born concubine son of our duke's estate.
He is the legitimate son of my daughter, the Princess of Nan. Back then, she was heavily poisoned.
And there was no hope for her. But she couldn't bear to leave her child behind. He had only just been born, and the secondary consort would never have let him live. He is, after all, the rightful heir of the Prince of Nan.
How could this happen? I am the primary consort, yet even I fell victim to their poison.
Mother, please save my only child.
Even though I was the boy's grandmother.
Couldn't just take him away.
But mother, did you have a plan?
At that time, Kungobine Zhao of our duke's estate had just given birth. But the baby was extremely weak. He wasn't expected to survive past a month. So, we swapped them.
But from that day on, your son could only live as a low-born concubine's son.
As long as he lives, that's all that matters. But I never expected, just a few months after the swap, both my daughter and that poor baby were gone.
If my daughter hadn't sent Chenner out of the estate beforehand, he wouldn't have escaped their deadly poison either.
This humble woman is guilty of a grave sin. Please, punish me, Your Majesty. Please rise, old madam. You only did it to protect the legitimate heir of the Prince of Nan. How could you be blamed?
Besides, Mojin just saved my life.
Why would I ever punish him?
Prince Man is here. He arrived just in time.
Quickly, summon in. Your Majesty, I pay my respects.
Your Majesty, just now outside the hall,
I heard the old madame say that Mo Chen is my child. Is this true?
This token is what my
daughter gave me before she switched the babies.
Your Highness, do you recognize it?
This. I gave this to him when he was born.
Mo Chen is really my son. Second young Master June is awake. Chen.
I'm fine, grandmother. Please don't cry.
Your Majesty, I beg of you to issue an imperial decree
And name Chenner the heir of Prince Nan. I grant your request. Draft the decree immediately.
My heir, Your grandmother went through so much for your sake.
While you were unconscious, she already revealed your identity to me.
My child, you have suffered so much all these years.
Your Majesty, I have failed you. Quickly! Your Majesty, the Imperial physician is ready to report.
Although the heir's poison has been cured, the sword is still inside his body.
Why haven't you pulled it out yet?
The sword wound is too deep.
If we extract it now, I fear he will lose too much blood.
The heir would still be in grave danger. You truly are a brave son of our empire.
I will have someone read the decree naming you the heir immediately.
An imperial decree has arrived. If it's just to announce Jun Mo Chen's death, why would they need to set an imperial decree? Perhaps it's to posthumously honor the concubine's son of the duke's estate, Jun Mo Chen, for saving the emperor,
restoring his status as the legitimate son of Prince Nan,
and making him the heir of Prince Nan.
By imperial decree. How can this be? Jun Mo Chen is actually the child of that wench, Jun Jingyi. I was kept in the dark all this time.
I have just read the imperial decree, naming you the heir.
You must recover quickly from your wounds. I still have great plans for you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I have one request.
Speak. I hope Your Majesty will allow me to keep my name, Jun Mo Chen.
I wish to keep my mother's surname.
Granted.
I have one more request. I heard it was Princess Qiuma who saved me.
I wish to speak with her alone. I'm afraid that might be inappropriate.
What's wrong with that?
Go ask the princess to come in.
Why did you want to see me?
Does your chest still hurt?
You really are a silly fool.
The sword is still stuck in his chest. How could it not hurt? It doesn't hurt. Princess, do you still remember the promise you once made me?
Is there something you need me to do for you?
As long as it's within my power.
What did you say?
He clearly knows I just broke off my engagement with Dun Moan.
Yet he asks to marry me at a time like this. Is he just playing with me? Princess, please don't be angry.
I'm not playing with you.
If I'm lucky enough to survive having this sword removed, my marriage will definitely be decided by Consort Chen.
I don't want to marry a spy. That way, they won't be able to interfere with my marriage.
And it won't ruin the crown prince's grand plans.
You are the heir now.
There are countless noble ladies who would marry you.
Why choose someone like me who just broke off an engagement?
Because out of all of them, you are the only one I trust.
I agree.
But if you ever fall in love with someone else in the future,
we will call off our engagement.
As you wish, Princess. But first, you must survive. If you die, I won't stay a widow for you. All right. Knowing you're waiting for me, I will definitely survive.
That's not what I meant.
That bitch's child didn't die. He actually managed to survive, until now.
Duchess of Huguo.
Don't you owe me an explanation? How was I supposed to know my mother-in-law would hide him in the house? A child that big was right under your nose. I have no idea how you call yourself the mistress of this house. It's all because that old hag and Jun Moken were too cunning. Didn't you also miscalculate when you swore you'd get rid of Jun Moken? Enough. Stop bickering, you two. Sister.
Then, what do you suggest we do?
Impersonating a Marcus's son is a crime punishable by beheading.
The Dowager Duchess of Huguo knows, and we can't keep this secret forever.
So, they use the excuse of Jun Mohen saving his majesty to demand his life be spared. But will the rest of the court agree? My lady, are you saying we should have the ministers put pressure on him?
Exactly.
My family has plenty of influence in the court.
I'll make sure Jun Moken suffers.
I shall await your good news, my lady.
Your Majesty, I will go in right away to extract the sword from the prince.
What did that brat just say to you?
The prince was only thanking me.
Yes, thanking you?
Did he really need to pull you aside for that? Maybe because you were standing right there, uncle.
And he felt a bit shy?
Still as shark-tongued as ever. Hurry up.
Septic powder, bandages, hot water. Jun Moken, you'd better not die on me.
How is Sinjar?
Congratulations, old madam. The sword has been successfully extracted.
The prince is stable.
That's wonderful.
However, the prince lost too much blood and has passed out. Please do not move him for now.
Then how long before he wakes up? If he makes it through the next 3 days, he'll be completely out of danger.
Thank you for your hard work, doctor.
He was doing fine. Why did he suddenly develop a high fever? He was actually recovering quite well.
But for some reason, the prince started burning up with a fever this morning. We are currently doing everything we can to bring his temperature down. What do you think you're doing? Hope, you have one or you? We'll be a Lockheed we have.
Doctor, quick, check if there's something wrong with that incense.
This is me incense.
It severely delays wound healing and abnormally accelerates blood circulation.
It could easily trigger severe, uncontrollable hemorrhaging.
But this incense was given to me by His Majesty's head eunuch. I swear, this servant knows nothing else.
Track her away and interrogate her thoroughly.
Thank goodness the princess is so sharp-eyed.
Otherwise, the prince might never have woken up. Your Majesty, we must be far more cautious regarding the identity of the Prince of Nanwang.
After all, the title of Nanwang is a hereditary peerage.
If we find out later that the prince is not the legitimate second son of Nanwang, that would be an absolute disaster.
I second the motion, Your Majesty.
So many years have passed. Why didn't they speak up sooner? Why did they wait until right after you were attacked and Jun Mokan saved you?
It's almost as if everything was pre-planned.
I suspect the second young Master Jun might actually be in league with the assassins. Don't you dare slander him.
The Prince of Nan's heir is fiercely loyal. How dare you twist his loyalty into some sinister plot?
He risked his very life to save His Majesty,
Only to be viciously slandered by you. Your Majesty, please reconsider.
This entire matter is indeed highly suspicious.
Your Majesty, please order a thorough investigation.
Enough!
The prince himself has already admitted that the boy, Mo Chen, is his legitimate son.
I assure you, Mo Chen is indeed my legitimate second son. Back then, I only sent him to the Duke's estate to protect his safety. The old Duke and Duchess of Gem can both testify to this.
My lords, there is no need for you to concern yourselves with my family matters anymore.
So this has already been officially cleared. The noble consort instigated us to stir up trouble. Isn't that just trying to set us up? Quiet! Who would dare to object at this point? I wouldn't dare. Someone is bound to bring this up during today's morning court. They will definitely question Jun Mo Chen's identity.
You should talk to the prince again later, just to fuel his suspicion even further.
The prince is back. Since you're here, go arrange for someone to renovate the east courtyard right away.
Chen will be staying there when he returns.
What? My lord, aren't you even going to investigate this? That child was raised right here in this estate. How could he suddenly become the Duke's son? You should listen to what the court officials are saying. How do you know the court officials have doubts about this?
I only heard rumors. The old Duke and Duchess of State have already testified to this.
We even have Year's token and handwritten letter. There's absolutely no way it's fake, but I still find it highly suspicious.
How many times do I have to repeat myself? Are you the prince here? Or am I?
Just do as you're told. Is it because, in your heart, you still believe I killed the princess and the heir? Have I not done enough for you all these years?
As for what the actual truth is,
You know it best, in your own heart.
once Chen returns,
I expect you to behave and not cause any trouble.
otherwise I will show you no mercy.
My lord, Jun Mo Chen, if you dare step foot back into this estate, I will make sure you end up in a nameless grave.
Mother, is what they're saying true?
Is Su Mokan really the heir of Prince Nan? Impossible. Absolutely impossible. How could a lowly bastard like him become the heir?
Your grandfather and grandmother tricked us all. Even your father and I were kept in the dark.
Where is he now? News just came from the palace. He has already woken up. He's heading back to our Duke's mansion first.
He's not returning to Prince Nan's mansion?
He must know someone at Prince Nan's mansion wants him dead.
That's why he's too terrified to go back.
Mother, look at what I've become. It's all because of him.
You have to help me get even with him.
Rest assured, my son. If that brat dares to return, I will make him pay! Husband, it's time for your medicine.
Who allowed you in here?
Get out! I am still the lawful wife betrothed to you by the Emperor himself. How can you treat me like this?
If I hadn't been set up,
There's no way I would have married a low-born creature like you.
now get lost.
What a pathetic excuse for a couple. If Mo Chen had married a noble lady, I would have died of anger. But him, marrying into nobility? In his dreams. I've already prepared a grand gift for him.
Mommin, you're finally back.
Your grandmother can finally breathe a sigh of relief. I've already ordered a grand, spacious new courtyard to be prepared for the heir. I hope the heir won't look down on it.
No need. I'll stay in my old courtyard, as the heir wishes.
But there isn't even a servant to attend to you in your courtyard? I will send 2 capable servants to tend to you. Please, don't reject my kindness.
Then I will trouble you, Aunt.
We are all family.
No need to be so polite.
What are you doing? What are you doing? My lord, let me serve you in bed tonight, all right? Sure.
Mercy, heir. It was the first madam who sent you to seduce me, wasn't it? Think carefully before you speak.
After all, you only have one life.
I'll speak. I beg you, please save me.
The first madam ordered me to take this chance to seduce you.
But
I'm already pregnant. The first madam promised to back me up.
and make me your legal wife.
He really thinks everyone is as foolish as his son. I never wanted to hurt you, your grace. But if I didn't do as I was told, he would sell my little sister to a brothel. Please, Prince, save my family.
Do you want a chance to redeem yourself, Sanyar? You may continue serving in my courtyard.
But you are forbidden from entering my room.
And whatever the first madam orders you to do, you must report it to me. Word for word. I will keep you and your sister safe.
Yes, Your Grace. I obey.
Thank you. Thank you for your incredible mercy, Prince.
Now get out. It seems I can't delay my marriage any longer.
Mother, did I hear you correctly?
You want me to get close to Jun Mokan?
Sit down. Look at how anxious you are. Is this how a princess should behave?
You don't actually expect me to marry him, do you?
I already have my darling An. Your precious Anne has lost the backing of the Grand Duke's estate.
On top of that, the Emperor utterly despises him now.
He is of absolutely no help to your brother.
But Jun Mokan is different.
He is the future Prince of the South. He commands a massive army. If he becomes your husband, he will definitely secure your brother's path to the throne.
But I heard he's ruthless and cunning.
They say his methods are brutal.
I'm a little scared.
Do you want Sunyewan Kyukomo to trample you under her feet for the rest of your life?
If your brother takes the throne,
you will be the Grand Princess, second to none.
Even Sunyewan Konwa won't be worthy of carrying your shoes.
You're right. Mother, I must become the Grand Princess.
Tomorrow, you will pay him a visit in my name.
Make sure to make a grand scene out of it.
Let everyone know that you and the Southern Prince have a very special connection.
Unload all the gifts.
Yes, Princess. Wait, isn't that Princess Feifeng's carriage?
Why is she sending so many gifts? Don't tell me she's planning to marry into the Duke of Protection's family?
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
The heir of Prince Nan is staying here. They must be here to see him.
Quickly, carry all the gifts for the heir inside.
What is he doing here? Is he close with the heir? Then we'd better hurry inside.
We can't let him get ahead of us.
you blind fool.
Our princess is here to visit the heir, and you dare block her? I am terribly sorry, princess.
Our heir is still recovering from serious injuries,
And he is not receiving visitors at the moment.
And how did Lady Kikwanwa get to go in?
Lady Konwa is the old Madam Munch an honored guest.
She is welcome at any time. Get out of my way. Even if you are the princess, you have no right to barge into a minister's estate. The heir does not wish to see you.
Please leave.
How embarrassing.
He doesn't want to see her at all. For a snob like her, it's only natural he'd turn her away.
Princess, let's go back. There are too many people watching.
Go back like this. My royal mother will scold me for being useless again.
No matter what, I must see Jun Mokan today.
Did you go to see Jun Mochen, Princess Feifeng?
Who would I see is none of your business.
Why are you so angry?
Did you hear something?
And came here on purpose to steal him from me. Took it. I don't know what you're talking about. Stop pretending. You're clearly here to seduce the heir of Prince Nan.
Oh, so my cousin is interested in the heir of Prince Nan? And here I thought you liked Jun Moan.
Don't talk nonsense.
I have absolutely nothing to do with Jun Moan.
Theon, are you here to see me?
I knew you still cared about me. You have much more of a heart than some heartless woman. Exactly. My cousin has the biggest heart. All those gifts are what she brought for you. Don't touch me in public. What if someone sees?
Ma, don't ignore me.
Everything that happened before was just a misunderstanding.
Listen to my explanation.
Let's go, back to the palace. Princess, what should we do with these gifts?
Take them all back.
Come on, we'll listen to my explanation.
Go back to the manor. Every single one of them is here for Jun Mohan.
What a bunch of snobbish women.
We wish the Empress Dowager health, longevity, and peace.
May you live a long and boundless life.
Rise, everyone. You may thank the Empress Dowager.
Your Imperial Majesty, the Prince Heir of Nan has achieved such great military glory this time.
I hear. He is still unmarried and all alone. I beg your Majesty to bestow a marriage upon him, so our Prince of Nan's mansion can double our joy.
Just as Jun Mokan predicted. His scheming stepmother couldn't wait to arrange a marriage for him.
It seems Kanso Chen already has someone in mind. I wouldn't dare.
It's just that my lord is deeply worried about the Prince Heir's future.
I can certainly understand the Prince of Nan's good intentions.
I too worry about Princess Feifeng's marriage every single day. Does the noble consort wish to betroth Princess Feifeng to the Prince Heir?
You won't find a better husband in the entire capital than the Prince Heir. The two of them would indeed make a perfect match.
Well, isn't this just a wonderful coincidence?
I see that Princess Feifeng and Mochen are of similar age. I am sure they will get along splendidly. This old lady has a few words to say. Please, old madam, speak freely.
I thank your Majesty for your grand grace.
And I thank you all for your kind intentions.
But my grandson, the Prince Heir of Nan, actually already has a marriage betrothal.
It was arranged by my daughter.
While she was still alive. I wonder, who is the lady chosen by the late consort of Nan?
It is not convenient to reveal that just yet. Old madam,
Keeping us in suspense like this will only lead to misunderstandings. Old madam, which noble family's daughter is the prince heir betrothed to?
Why not take advantage of today's banquet and ask the Empress Dowager and the Emperor to decree the marriage? It would be a wonderful occasion indeed.
Old madam, you are hesitating so much. Could you be deliberately deceiving the Empress Dowager and the Empress? Indeed, I have never heard the Lord mention any childhood betrothal. What on earth is going on with Mohan's marriage?
Who could possibly be a better fit than my daughter? Spot pressuring the old madame. The one betrothed to June Mohan since childhood is me.
This is no joking matter.
Growan, do not speak so recklessly.
Yes. How is it we've never heard of this before? The early passing of the late consort was a painful tragedy.
So our Jongduk's mansion never spoke of it again.
Oh no, did you know about this? In reply, Mother Empress, back then, I was indeed close with the late consort.
When the consort of Nan was pregnant with the prince heir, we had an agreement back then. If she was pregnant with a boy,
And if I was pregnant with a girl, we would arrange a marriage. The old madam was present back then too, wasn't she? Yes, that is correct.
The heir and the princess were betrothed before birth.
This might not be appropriate.
Princess Chuwa was previously betrothed to June Molan, to betrothed her to the heir of the southern prince now. If word of this gets out, people will think two brothers are fighting over the same girl.
What absolute nonsense. Are you saying that just because June Moan committed such an outrage and the engagement was called off, my Kyungwa isn't allowed to marry anyone else?
Must she remain alone for the rest of her life?
Your humble servant did not mean that. Please calm your anger, Empress Dowager.
Throw him out of the palace!
I do not wish to see him. If I ever hear any of you utter these words again, do not blame me for being ruthless. Empress Dowager, please calm your anger.
Since that is the case, does anyone else have any objections to the betrothal of Kangwa and the heir of the southern prince?
Your Majesty, although I am reluctant to see Kyunghwa betrothed so early, one must never break their word, since there was a prior agreement with the consort of the southern prince, and cannot break our promise either.
What do you think? What Imperial Mother says is absolutely correct.
Then I shall now issue an imperial decree to bestow this marriage upon them.
Krang, out forward and receive the decree.
Kuamwa thanks your Majesty for your divine grace. Long live your Majesty. Long live. Long live.
By imperial decree, the Emperor hereby decrees. The heir of the southern prince and Princess Kyunghwa are hereby bestowed in marriage to become husband and wife.
May you two be of one heart and one mind,
and backs in the imperial grace together. This is our decree. Thank you, your Majesty, for your immense grace. Kalwan was marrying him.
How is that possible? Eunuch, did you deliver the wrong message?
This marriage was personally decreed by the Emperor and the Empress Dowager at the banquet today.
And as for June Molan, please watch your words.
Is Kyunghwa actually willing to marry this brat? This marriage was actually proposed by the princess herself.
She was the one who brought about this engagement. This old servant must return to the palace to report.
Farewell.
This was all your scheme, wasn't it?
You set me up on purpose to make Kyunghwa call off our engagement, just so you could take my place.
You despicable scoundrel.
It's not like I forced you to have a bastard child with a mistress.
So how can you blame me, cousin?
Wipe that smug look off your face. Kamwa chose you to spite me.
She only has eyes for me.
Sometimes I really want to rip your face off and see just how thick-skinned you are. You. You're the one who didn't cherish her.
So, don't blame me for stepping in and winning her heart.
Get out! It's all your fault, you jinx of a woman. I don't ever want to see you again. You haven't even recovered from your injuries yet. Why did you run all the way here from the Duke's estate? Are you trying to get yourself killed? Because there are some things I had to tell you in person.
What is it? I came to thank you.
I heard you helped my grandmother out of a tight spot at the feast today.
Think nothing of it.
Besides, I already promised to get engaged to you.
You shameless rogue. What are you staring at? You need to go back. Right now.
Before you worsen your injuries.
I'll head back then. I'll come see you again another day.
Did you pull your wound?
Just teasing you. You did that on purpose.
You jerk.
I'm never talking to you again. I'm sorry, my bad. Actually, there's one more thing I wanted to tell you.
The Emperor intends to post me to the capital garrison.
That's a very crucial post.
I doubt the prince's consort and the fourth prince's people will make it easy for you to find your footing.
You are very sharp, princess. Please, be extremely careful. You too.
We're in this together as husband and wife now.
They will definitely try to make things difficult for you too.
Who's husband and wife with you?
I'm going to sleep.
Don't worry, mother.
I heard from Jun Moan that Jun Mochan's core is completely ruined, and he's basically a weak, sickly waste now.
Father would never let a sickly weakling inherit the title.
Is that really true? Absolutely.
Even the servants at the Duke's estate say he's only clinging to life with daily medicine.
Wait, isn't he supposed to be a sickly weakling?
Why is he nothing like the rumors?
Mushin, you're finally back. Greetings, father.
Come here, quick.
Greet your brother.
Greetings, brother.
I've heard you're highly skilled in martial arts, brother. You must teach me a thing or two in the future.
Of course.
Such powerful inner force.
How does he look anything like a weakling?
I've been fooled again.
Brother has only just recovered.
As for sparring,
We can talk about it later.
Don't worry, father. I've already promised His Majesty that I would take up a post at the capital outskirts camp. The capital outskirts camp is not a place where you get special treatment just because you're nobility. I heard Commander Chi only cares about strength. He's kicked out so many spoiled noble heirs. Brother, even if just to save our household's face, you shouldn't go. My son just saved the Emperor's life. Let's see who dares to question his strength. Yes, of course. The heir's return is a joyous occasion for us all. I've specially invited many guests to celebrate the heir's welcome home feast. Let the banquet begin.
That's one Xianwell is nothing but a jinx.
After she got engaged to Jun Moan, he was shunned by the Emperor and even got his leg broken.
Now that she's engaged to the heir of the Southern Prince,
The heir was almost killed by assassins.
then we'd better stay far away from that cursed woman.
We don't want her dragging us down, too. What do you mean by that?
Kimla is the future consort of the Southern Prince.
If you dare to disrespect her, aren't you afraid of the Emperor's wrath?
Is the princess trying to use her power to bully us? Kawa, teach them a lesson.
In my past life, Pfeiffer was always egging me on to stick my neck out. I must have offended quite a few people. But in this lifetime, I won't be so foolish again. They can say whatever they want.
How am I supposed to control what they say?
And I'll make sure to report every single word to my imperial uncle, the Emperor. I'll just tell him that someone is questioning his imperial marriage decree. We're doomed. What if she actually reports us to His Majesty? This has absolutely nothing to do with me.
It was all said by Chen Sifei.
You bunch of spineless parroting turncoats. Don't work yourselves into an early grave. How can I not be anxious?
Now that Jun Moan has joined the capital's garrison.
And if King Hua also marries into the Southern Prince's estate, where will there be room for us, mother and son? Then we must find a way to tear them apart, just as I suspected. Those two are definitely up to no good. This princess will never fall for your tricks. This person looks so much like Jun Moan. Yes, I am. And you are... Madam? His Highness said you aren't allowed to wander around.
Why did you come all the way here?
Can't I even say a few words to the princess?
My deepest apologies, Princess.
I will take Madam away immediately.
That person is so strange.
This pregnant woman is kneeling outside the Southern Prince's estate.
Who is she looking for?
She was probably abandoned after being used by some noble in the estate.
This humble servant begs to see His Highness. I beg His Highness to grant me justice.
Young lady, who is the father of the child in your womb? The baby in my womb belongs to the young prince.
Don't you dare slander him.
Woman, watch your mouth. You could lose your head for this. I was once a maid in the prince's estate. If I weren't driven to desperation, I would never have come knocking on your door. I have never heard the young prince mention you once. You're definitely making this up. Since you refuse to acknowledge this child, then what's the point of me even living anymore? I might as well just die. You think dying is going to solve anything?
Miss, please don't do anything foolish.
The heir of Prince Nan.
How could he just use her and throw her away? This is way too much. Make that ungrateful scumbag come out and explain himself.
You claim the heir wronged you.
But you have to tell us exactly what happened. I used to serve the Dowager Duchess at the Duke's Manor. I grew up with the heir of Prince Nan.
The Dowager Duchess even promised I'd become his bedchamber maid.
One night last year, the heir drank too much, and in the middle of the night, he stumbled into my courtyard. And after that, it just happened. If that's the case, why are you no longer at the Duke's estate? Once the heir got engaged to the young princess, the dowager just kicked me out of the estate. But it wasn't until after I left that I realized I was pregnant. Wow, that young princess is so pitiful. But this poor girl has it even worse. Since the heir refuses to acknowledge you, there's nothing I can do. Do you all think I'm lying?
The Prince of Nan's estate is driving someone to death. Quick, carry her inside.
This is bad, Your Highness.
Rumors are everywhere that the heir of Prince Nan abandoned a woman after taking advantage of her and drove his courtyard maid to end her own life. Is that really true? He doesn't seem like the type of person who would do such a thing. That woman is kneeling outside the prince's estate, demanding justice. A lot of townspeople saw it with their own eyes. Now the whole city is buzzing with the news. This is absolutely outrageous. I thought he was different from Jun Mahan. I didn't expect him to be such a scoundrel, too. Mother, please calm down first. I believe him. He would never do such a thing. But the rumors out there are so detailed. Where is that woman now? The consort has already taken her back to the estate for questioning.
Then let's go see the drama ourselves.
You are not going. Hasn't this been embarrassing enough? Everyone is already laughing at us anyway. We might as well ask him face to face to get the truth. Fine. Go if you must. If Jun Mokan really did something to betray you, I will never let him off. Thank you for granting my wish, Mother. Since she is so deeply devoted to you, why don't you take her in, my lord? Just keep her as a concubine.
Nonsense. My son hasn't even taken a wife yet.
How can he keep a concubine?
But she is carrying his child after all. The child is not mine. The child is not mine. The child is not mine.
I've never even seen her before. Look.
Even my son says the child isn't his. This must be a mistake. If my lord refuses to acknowledge me and our child, are you going to deny this jade pendant too? Isn't this the late princess's jade pendant? How did it end up in your hands? It was the heir himself who gave me his late mother's keepsake, promising he would never abandon me. My son, this is no small matter.
You'd better give us an explanation. Princess Kunwa has arrived.
Surely, the princess isn't here to demand answers, is she? An explanation is indeed required for this matter.
But I'm here to demand an explanation from Consort Chen.
What does this have to do with me?
It's not like I'm the one who got her pregnant.
Without even verifying her identity, Consort Chen openly brought her back to the prince's estate.
Doesn't that just confirm the rumors to the outside world?
Where does that leave our grand princess's manor? Where does that leave my imperial uncle, the emperor?
Me?
I just saw how pitiful this girl was. Besides, I couldn't just let the prince's bloodline wander the streets, could I? So, Consort Chen, you are absolutely sure she is carrying the prince's grandchild? She holds the late princess's keepsake.
It is absolutely true. No, that's not how it is.
Kalwa, listen to me. Let me explain. Yes. We will definitely investigate this thoroughly.
Please, princess, just give me a way to survive. I only want to give birth to my child safely and have enough food to eat.
I would never dream of competing for your favor.
Let go of me.
Hurry, go get a dunter, quick.
Kawa, let me explain.
Until you settle your family matters, we shouldn't see each other anymore.
Princess, please wait.
I'm truly sorry about what happened today. I sincerely apologize to you.
Being a stepmother is so difficult.
I understand. But regarding Miss Dyer,
for Jun Mokan to do something so heartless,
I will absolutely never forgive him.
Exactly.
I also think the heir went way too far this time. How can he keep a mistress before even taking a wife?
Last time I was at the manor, I saw a concubine.
They say she's the prince's favorite mistress. It seems father and son both have a weakness for women.
Concubine Zhong is just a wanderer from the martial arts world.
She used dirty, cheap tricks to keep the prince all to herself, just like that low-born Dyer. A wanderer? Ah, yes. The prince rescued her by chance during his trip to Jinan. Noble people like us shouldn't stoop to their level. But she just happens to look so much like... Like who? It's nothing. Take care, princess. It seems the princess no longer trusts the heir.
Especially not after being betrayed twice.
What are your orders, princess?
Go Jujengan and investigate someone for me.
Understood.
Your Majesty, I must impeach the Southern Prince's heir, Ju Mohan, for seducing and abandoning an innocent woman.
He is utterly lacking in virtue.
I have heard whispers of this.
Even now, that common woman lies unconscious inside the Southern Prince's manor. Yet the heir refuses to show his face? With such terrible character, how can he remain the heir?
How could he possibly deserve Princess Kyungwa? How can we blame the heir based solely on a maid's word?
What if he was framed? If this weren't true, why would that woman rush to the Southern Prince's manor to prove her innocence with her own life?
The heir has always kept his reputation spotless. This is clearly a frame-up.
Enough. The Crown Prince will investigate this matter.
Yes, father. Your son obeys.
This is absolutely disgraceful.
If it's proven that the Prince of Nan's heir truly seduced and abandoned her,
I beg your Majesty to strip him of his title as heir and dissolve his betrothal to the princess.
just based on the Imperial Censor's words,
Court is dismissed. Lady Chung, you claim you had an affair with the Prince of Nan's heir.
do you have any proof?
My lord, the heir gave this to me. I've kept it close to my heart ever since.
His Highness the Prince has already verified this jade pendant.
It is indeed the late princess's heirloom.
Mo-chan, how do you explain this?
This jade pendant was accidentally lost 1 year ago.
Do you have any witnesses? I hadn't reclaimed my status back then. Fearing I would arouse suspicion, I kept it quiet.
So no one knew about it. So that means there are no witnesses.
Lady Chung, tell us exactly what happened.
But who knew that after the prince returned to the estate injured, he avoided me entirely. When the old madame found out that I was constantly looking for the prince, she kicked me out of the estate.
Old madam, is this true?
There are always servants in the manor trying to seduce Mohan. I simply handled it according to standard practice. I don't ask for any status or title, even if I'm just a bed chambermaid. I would be content. As long as I can stay by the prince's side, I could die with no regrets. As I see it,
The prince should just take her in. The prince should just... As for the child...
abort it! No! Don't kill my child!
Your Highness, I beg of you, don't kill our child.
You promised me before that if we had a child, you would let me give birth to it.
What a devoted and loyal woman.
The prince should just accept her.
What? I haven't even presented my evidence yet.
And you've already accepted this on my behalf? You're just a secondary consort. What right do you have to make decisions for me?
How actually dares to humiliate me in public?
You're absolutely right, Your Highness.
Since I am not worthy, then your highness should hurry up and prove your innocence.
Whatever the outcome,
I hope you won't drag the Southern Prince's reputation through the mud.
bring him in.
Let him go! Do you even know who I am?
Of course I do.
That's exactly why I went to drag you here myself.
Thank you, your highness.
Ju Mohan, what do you think you're doing? Arresting my son.
This has absolutely nothing to do with him.
My lord, I accuse this man of stealing my identity to commit these shameful deeds.
You're framing me.
Lady Chung indeed did not lie.
She just didn't know that the man who swore eternal love to her was actually Nan San, who happens to look a bit like me. Now that you mention it, you two brothers indeed look quite alike.
You're lying. I don't know anything about this.
You're framing me.
Yonggai.
Take of the gets. The clothes.
Are they what the so-called heir wore when you two met?
Yes, that's them. These clothes were all confiscated from Third Young Master Nan's residence.
I've seen my share of shameless people in this palace. Ain't never anyone quite as shameless as you. Shinzai, do you know any physical marks on his body?
He has a mole on his right thigh.
And a birthmark on his butt. Sticks up his pants.
Check him thoroughly.
Your highness, please look.
Your Highness, spare my life.
I just had a temporary lapse of judgment.
Then spit it out. Tell the truth right now.
A year ago, when I was a guest at the Duke of State's estate, I saw how beautiful this maid was. So that night, I impersonated June Mokan and took her.
After that, I scaled the walls at night to meet her for secret trysts several times.
I even stole his jade pendant and gave it to her, just to decue my fake identity.
Then why did you stop showing up?
I just wanted to play around, and forgot all about her after a few times.
How was I supposed to know she'd get pregnant?
So, it was all a lie. You played me for a fool. Even I have died and become a ghost. I will never let you off.
Report, my lord. This woman has stopped breathing. It's over. It's completely over.
Now, dead men tell no tales.
Now, you have no way to prove I did it, do you?
You seduced her, deceived her, drove an innocent soul to suicide, and then you framed the heir for theft.
Your crimes are heinous.
Such villainy is unheard of. He's still just a child.
I promise to discipline him strictly once we return.
I beg your highness, for the sake of the prince, please spare him from punishment.
Crack him down and give him 40 heavy blows. Throw him into the imperial prison to await his sentence.
I am the young master of the southern prince's estate. How could you punish me over some lowly woman? That lowly woman you speak of was carrying your child when you drove her to death.
You are worse than a beast.
Brother, save me.
On your own brother.
I have nothing to say to scum like you. Your Highness, please punish this man immediately to appease the people's anger. Drag up and execute the sentence immediately.
You two never actually turned on each other.
You did this on purpose, just to put on a show for me, since the consort went through the trouble of setting the stage. Of course we had to play along with your little show. Kuiwa, let's go. My lord, I beg you, please talk some sense into the air.
Ask him to show some mercy and spare our son's life. Think.
He committed such an outrageous act, yet you still have the nerve to beg for mercy? Just let him rot in prison. What did you do to my son? His Majesty is already aware of this matter. The Emperor was furious
and ordered your son to be exiled to Lingnan.
He leaves in 3 days.
What?
Lana. That place is so far away, through treacherous mountains. So many people have died on that journey. He is your brother, after all. Is there really no room for compromise? Conchou Chen knew about this all along. Yet she tried to drag me down with her. She even brought shame upon the royal family. The Emperor sparing Nansan's life is already an act of mercy. This is all you're doing. These are false accusations. Guards, strip Consort Chen of her household authority. Confine her to her courtyard. She is not allowed to take one step outside.
My sister is the noble consort.
How dare you put me under house arrest?
And I am the prince.
Does the noble consort think she can meddle in my household affairs? Take her away! Let go of me! How can you be so cruel to my son and me? Isn't this all because of that bitch, June Jingyi? I will never forgive her. Your Highness! Princess Chuma has arrived to see the heir. Tell her to wait for me in the study. I'll be right there. My people brought back some news from Jiannan. You'll never guess what it is. I have some good news for you too. My father just placed Consort Chen under house arrest. When she was taken away, she was still hurling wild threats at my mother. Oh no. Quick, come with me. Help! She must be one of my father's concubines. How did you know she was going to be targeted? Look at her fuss. Doesn't she look just like you? I suspect Madame Chong is actually your mother. This is no laughing matter. Don't joke about this.
I'm not joking.
Everyone in the estate says she looks remarkably like your mother. I sent my men to Jiangnan to investigate. She appeared in Jiangnan at the exact same time your mother supposedly passed away. I suspect your mother isn't actually dead. Instead, she must have changed her name, just like you did,
and started living under a new identity.
Then? Why didn't she come looking for me?
She doesn't seem to remember who she is.
Then who on earth sent her to Jiangnan? I haven't been able to find that out just yet. That person seems to hold a lot of power. But I discovered that the ones who transported Madame Zhong were actually from the capital camp.
The capital camp?
It seems I need to return to my post as soon as possible.
I'm going with you to the capital camp.
Nonsense. You're a woman. How could you enter a military camp?
I have my ways, of course.
This is far enough. Please stop here. What wind blew you here? I certainly didn't want to come, if it weren't for some people forcing me to. Right now,
I am Marquis Wuan's distant cousin. My name is Chim Hua. I am the heir's advisor.
Are you serious?
Of course. The heir is here to reclaim his post. And yet, he needs so many people to see him off.
My humble camp has no room for such high and mighty figures.
I, General Jun Mokan, am here to report for duty. I await your orders, Commander.
Our capital camp has no room for freeloaders, nor do we tolerate the spoiled ways of noble heirs.
Commander Chi, is there any need to be so hostile?
Mohan is the heir to the Southern King.
In this camp, we only look at military merit, not family background.
Speaking of merit, the heir just saved his majesty.
How many of you can claim such an achievement?
I doubt even you have done that, Commander Chi.
Such arrogance, Master June.
Lieutenant Ju, please bring me the muster roll of the soldiers from recent years. There's an overwhelming amount of work in the camp, and the muster roll is missing. Then you must at least have the mission records from these past years? No, we don't have that either.
Is it that they don't exist?
Or is it that you just don't want to give them to me?
What on earth are you saying, Deputy Commander?
You're like an ancestor to us in this camp.
We have to pamper you. How could we ever dare to neglect you? If you have no other business, Deputy Commander, this humble subordinate will go back to training the troops.
We don't have as much free time as you do.
I think he is clearly making excuses on purpose.
If he won't bring them to us,
then we will go find them ourselves. How to this? I found out that all the military records are kept inside the commander's tent. We can sneak in and investigate while he's out patrolling the camp. Look for the records from 18 years ago. They should be in this row. June, the third year of Channing. Capital outskirts camp mobilized. By order of Prince Gong, to escort cargo to the Jiang'an circuit. This is the exact month your mother passed away. Who dares to trespass in the military camp? Oh no! He's gone. Your heart, it's beating so fast. It's you, isn't it? How could this have anything to do with Prince Gong? He's a prince of a different surname, whom even Uncle, the Emperor, fears. He lives in Lungzhou year-round. Neither the Southern Prince's estate, nor the Duke of State's estate has any dealings with Prince Gong. So why would he help my mother? It seems I must first establish myself in this camp, before I can investigate further. Every soldier who just joined the camp must go through an assessment. If you can pass this assessment, I'm sure they won't make things difficult for you anymore. Put some real strength into it. You don't have a prince for a father. If you don't pass the assessment, then get the hell out of here. Commander Chi, I request that you let me take the recruit assessment as well. If I fail, I will leave the military camp on my own. According to camp regulations, anyone is allowed to challenge you. If you can win 3 out of 5 rounds, you will be considered to have passed. But if they send out top fighters every single time, wouldn't we stand absolutely no chance of winning? The military camp is a place where only strength matters. If you're scared, pack your bags and go home. We'll do as Commander Chi says.
唉，屈护，孤提的儿啊的撒等吞色。
Please show me your skills, Your Grace. Who do you think will win?
Canfoy is ranked in the top 50 of our camp.
Of course he will win. So, how can this be?
Kim Master under his the.
Get back up, quick! I'm completely exhausted. Yet the royal heir actually confided in Fan Cheng, who had just stepped up.
What on earth is going on?
He was actually going easy on Chen Hu on purpose. I had to save some face for him after all.
If I had knocked him down right from the start, it would have been so embarrassing for him.
Who else wants to challenge me? I'd like to challenge the Southern Prince's heir. This guy doesn't look like he has good intentions. Although I usually despise insidious scoundrels like Gao Squang, if he can defeat Zhu Moken, I'll still find it satisfying.
Just watch the show.
He's notorious for playing dirty.
Watch out. He's cheating. He's actually using hidden weapons. No one ever said hidden weapons were forbidden. It's just that the prince's own skills are inferior. You clearly did that on purpose. I'll say it again. If you're not willing to follow the rules of the camp, pack your bags and go home.
Zhu Mochen, knock him flat.
Show him what you've got. Right back at you. Serves him right. If he wins one more round, he'll pass the assessment. Let me do it. Isn't that a bit inappropriate? What's inappropriate about it? I said anyone could challenge him. Naturally, that includes me as well. And I accept. Great. With the commander stepping in, he'll definitely put this kid in his place. Our commander's skills are famously fast. Unless that kid is even faster than the commander, he stands absolutely no chance.
Zhu Muqian, don't give him a chance to strike.
What is Jun Mokan doing? Why isn't he striking back? He is wearing down Commander Chi's stamina. Thank you for the match. According to the camp's rules, the prince has already won 3 rounds. Does this mean he has passed the assessment? He got lucky this time, so he actually passed the test.
What?
There's something I've always wanted to ask you.
What is it? Before, I always thought the person who saved me back at Jima was Jun Monan.
But then I realized his martial arts were mediocre. Nowhere near enough to save me. So who did you think it was? You were looking for me too back then.
So, was it you who saved me? I just didn't want to be played for a fool.
No, you're brilliant. Without your help, I wouldn't be where I am today. Come with me to see Madame Chong.
Maybe when she sees you,
She'll remember something. All right. Thank you for coming to my aid last time, my lord. It was nothing. But don't you care about him too? I just feel a sense of closeness when I look at the heir, unlike everyone else in the estate. Does he look familiar to you at all? What exactly are you trying to ask? Look at his face. Does it bring back even a tiny shard of your past memories? No. And I have no desire to remember anyway. Since those memories were forgotten, it means they weren't worth remembering. If the princess and the heir have nothing else to discuss, I need to rest now. Well, that's not necessarily true. What if the one you forgot was the person you loved most? Could get it. Let's take things slow. But his concern for you is real. Why won't you admit it? Maybe he has his reasons. If you hadn't summoned me, I wouldn't have been able to get out at all. To think you are my sister. You are absolutely useless. The prince doesn't love me. He's completely devoted to that bitch who looks exactly like Jun Jing. No matter how hard I try, I can't compete with a dead woman.
You mean that Madame Chong?
Yes. I heard Jun Muken even took Princess Kyuwa to see her specifically a few days ago. I have no idea what they're whispering about. I bet they're bad-mouthing me. Something about Jun Muken taking Princess Kyuwa to see Lady Chu. Yes. It seems I must get in touch with my aunt, Princess Gong. You've been here at the Jinao camp for over a month now. Have you settled in yet? Thanks to you, Princess. They respect me completely now. Look over there! That's the direction of Prince Nan's mansion. Could your place be on fire? Hurry, let's go! Fire! Fire! Somebody help put out the fire! Wake up! Everyone! Get up and help fight the fire! Master, the vacant courtyard next door is on fire! That ugly woman is finally making her move. I have to go out and help put out the fire. It's too dangerous out there. It must be Side Comfort Chen's doing. I saw her servants messing around with fire oil this afternoon. You should leave first. I'm the one they want to kill. I figured Noble Consort Chen and Side Consort Chen would make a move, but I never expected them to act this fast. And to think they could actually recruit so many top-tier assassins.
Do you suspect there's someone else behind all this? Someone's trying to assassinate Lady Chu.
My lord, help! Move. Go inside, fetch water, and help. Hurry, be quick about it.
Where is Lady Chu?
I don't know, my lord.
By the time we got here, Lady Chu was already gone. The ground is littered with charred swords.
Don't panic, just yet. There's no blood on the ground.
She must have managed to escape.
What is wrong with those useless fools?
I wanted to use the fire to take Lady Chu's life.
But they actually let her get away. Her Grace only told us to assist with setting the fire. She never said anything about killing Lady Chu.
Taking matters into your own hands like this? I'm afraid it's highly inappropriate.
I am the mistress of this mansion.
Do I really need my sister's permission to kill a mere concubine? But the noble consort did say Lady Chu is still of great use.
Shut up! Lady Zhong is as good as dead tonight.
Where did she run off to?
It looks like she went to the prince's courtyard. That bitch must have gone to snitch on us. I have to stop her.
My lord, this is bad.
A fire broke out in the courtyard next to Lady Zhong's, and now it's spreading to hers? What? Quick, go save her. Thank goodness you're all right.
42.
My lord, watch out.
Zhong, I've been so good to you.
Why? Why do you want to kill me?
Because you and I have a blood feud.
I only stayed by your side to wait for the day I could finally have my revenge.
Are you trying to die?
Don't... Mother.
What did you just call me? Mother?
Do you not remember your own child?
You're saying she's your mother?
How is that possible?
Stop talking nonsense.
That bitch Jun Jingyi is already dead.
It's okay if you can't remember right now. Father and I will help you remember.
Piece by piece.
Chan, you're my Chan.
Mother, it's me.
You remember everything?
Jiling, is it really you?
So, you've been by my side all along.
No way. That's absolutely impossible.
That bitch Jun Jingyi was clearly poisoned to death. How could she still be alive?
How did you know she was poisoned?
I remember everything now. Back then, it was Consult Chen who poisoned me. I begged my mother to switch Chen'er out. Shortly after, I died from the poison. But how did you rise from the dead? When I woke up, I had lost all my memories, and the poison in my body had been cured. You're awake? Who are you? And who am I? Your entire family was slaughtered. I was the one who saved you.
You couldn't handle the shock, and you lost your memory.
Who?
Who was the one who slaughtered my family?
The Southern Prince's mansion in the capital. I'm going to get my revenge. It's not the right time yet. I'll send you Jujanan to learn martial arts. So, you only entered my mansion in the first place. To kill me? I was only after you. Then, who was the killer?
I don't know either.
Just anything? He always wore a mask.
Tonight's signal flare
Was his signal for me to make my move. Is this person also in Jingzhou? I don't know. But if I ever see him again, I will definitely recognize him. Don't force yourself if you can't remember. Thank goodness our family is together again. The fire is finally out. Thank you for your help last night. If it weren't for you,
the three of us wouldn't be reunited.
do you think the masked man could be Prince Gong? It's hard to say. But whoever he is, I will hunt him down.
Don't move. You have something on your face.
Master, news came from the palace this morning. Prince Gong is entering the capital by imperial decree. In my past life, Prince Gong didn't enter the capital until right before the Fourth Prince's rebellion. Why is it so much earlier in this life? It seems the choices I made after my rebirth have changed everything. I'm afraid he's up to no good. Scared? I was only worried he'd keep hiding in Lingzhou and never show his face, leaving me with no way to get my revenge. Indeed, all our scores, old and new, we will settle them with him together.